most of us have heard of Bissell, the vacuum and floor care company headquartered near Grand Rapids.
Yeah, and for years, through Bissell Pet Foundation, they've been helping homeless pets from Detroit to New Orleans. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig talking to Kathy Bissell about her push to help a no-kill shelter in Detroit and how she found herself on the front lines saving animals.
Kathy Bissell has always had a passion for animals. She even wanted to be a vet, but her passion came the day she walked into a shelter.
Bissell makes great products that clean up after pets, and if people knew how easy it was to clean up after a pet, they would adopt more.
For years, we've seen Kathy Bissell in commercials encouraging pet adoption, and what Kathy does day in and day out when the cameras are not around is not just changing lives, it's saving them.
There are so many deserving pets being euthanized across the country daily, and it's only because they have no home. It's not because they're not great animals.
Kathy's mission to help keep animals alive came the day she walked into a shelter 12 years ago. Until then, she'd been afraid to live with the pain of seeing pets stuck in cages. And then one day she wanted to use her photography to help animals in Louisiana get adopted. And she finally went in.
And I saw all these wonderful faces, and I took pictures of them up close and got to pet them. And that's really kind of the turning point. And then I brought my first shelter dog home then. And boy, that was just life-changing for me.
Kathy is now on a mission to help Detroit Dog Rescue renovate an old building that will be their new headquarters with much more space to handle the increasing number of dogs they take in. DDR's executive director, Christina Rinaldi, has traveled with Kathy Bissell to help improve shelters across the country. And this month, Kathy will match up to $100,000 in donations to Detroit Dog Rescue in their Closer to Home campaign.
Because Christina is Christina, and when you call her and say, I have a dog that needs help, she never says no. And she takes in the tough cases, she takes in the lost cases, she takes in whatever she needs to take, and that really is the beauty. I mean, she's amazing. We love Christina, and we want to help her shelter to be bigger, to have more room for so many lost souls.
And you do not have to have a lot of money to make a big difference.
Most of our donations are small donations, but they add up, and that helps. Every single penny helps.
And remember, when you adopt a pet, you save 2 lives. The life of the one finally getting a home and space for another to wait for their own happily ever after.
Please at least look at your shelter first. People do look at rescues, and that's great because there's so many rescues that bring in so many as well. But shelters get them in, and if a rescue doesn't pull that dog or doesn't know about that dog also has a chance of not making it.
And Kathy is ready to match your donation right now. If you'd like to help, we'll have a link on WXYZ.com. On Detroit's West Side, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
And we wish both Kathy and Christina continued success.
Certainly.